Hey there.
Welcome back.
I'm Devan.
I'm Justin.
And today we are going to talk to you about flowers. To start things off, we have some real flowers.
Hyacinths.
Would you like a snap?
Lovely.
I'll let you have a snap.
Lovely hyacinths.
These are one of my favorites. I wait all year for them to come up, and then I get down on my belly on the ground to smell them. They are quite fragrant.
Very fragrant. Very fragrant.
And you will hear that we have left the window open in this room for this video. We're being quite bold so that you can hear the bird song outside and the lovely outdoor nature sounds. So we'll see how that goes. We also have some flower catalogs that we are going to read to you from and tap on. So we hope that you will enjoy this little flower-themed hangout. I'm very glad to have Justin back here with me again.
It's a pleasure to be here.
We always have fun when we're doing this. So, Justin, would you like to show the flowers that you have, the real flowers that you have?
These are lovely daffodils. Daffodils of yellow. Daffodils of white. Daffodils of orange. And this gorgeous purple vase, which Devan hand built and glazed, specifically with daffodils in mind. She waited patiently all winter until the daffodils would bloom in the spring, and now here they are, joyful and sunny and fragrant too. They are a delight and the sign of the bright energy that spring has to offer. So I'm going to put them down as gently as I can.
You all know that I'm still getting used to this background, this new background, and we managed to fit both of us in here, sitting in chairs, which is quite comfortable. So we'll see how we do. I'm going to put down the hyacinths for now. I'm sorry we can't. Actually, maybe if we put them, maybe if I put these here, you might be able to see them a little bit. Maybe you can gently, maybe they can already see them.
I'm not sure.
This is the,
Perhaps that.
this is the improvisational nature of the fact that I film on my camera and I'm just looking into the back of my camera. I can't actually see what we're doing when I film on my phone like this. But I like it because then, you know, we're just looking at you, we're not looking at ourselves. And I think it's better that way. So, I am quite proud of that vase, by the way.
Yes, you should be. You should be.
That I made in my pottery classes. So we each have here, I'm going to slow down my tapping to be in line. Yes. You can bring it a little closer if you want. I don't
That's
know.
crinkling too.
Yes. Magazine crinkling is good. Some people do like chiropractic videos with magazines, making adjustments. We each have a...
They do have a spine.
They do have a nice spine. We each have a Rex.
Rex. Rex. Bulbs direct to you from Holland since 1818.
They are a very well respected and very high quality bulb company, and actually all of these flowers we showed to you came from Brex bulbs, which we purchased quite a few years ago, over 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And
It's been some time.
planted in our yard. And that's the beautiful, amazing thing about bulbs, is that they come back.
And rhizomes, which are like roots, but they come back as well. The plant on my cover is the Foxy Star Lily.
Ooh.
Foxy Star Lily. And some of you may know that we have a 10-month-old puppy whose name happens to be Foxy. So maybe we'll have to get some of these, even though lilies are actually poisonous for dogs, but she does not eat them. So, shall we venture into our catalogs?
Please do. I did not even realize those were foxy lilies. Yes, so I think we'll just open to a random page and read about a random flower, and while you do that, I'll just make some other little sounds over here.
That's a nice color. Beachside Blue Sea Holly. Metallic blue flowers dazzle all summer long. Unique coloration and eye-catching flower forms lights up the landscape. Bees and butterflies love them. This drought-tolerant perennial packs a lot of punch and requires so little care during the growing season. Exclusive. Quite beautiful. Fuzzy Wuzzy Dahlia. Petal shape makes blooms look fuzzy. Hot pink petals have white tips that are slightly notched, giving the full double 4-inch flowers a somewhat fuzzy but very showy appearance. This fast-growing, long-flowering dahlia adds pizzazz to borders, pots, and arrangements. There's a whole page of different dahlias, different dahlias, different dahlias.
Play.
What does your catalog offer?
Shall I choose one? Let's see. Okay. These are English bluebells.
Bluebells.
English bluebells. It says, introduced in 1596. Sometimes they say how old this bulb is in their collection. Create a long-lasting spring carpet of violet blue. Originally from southern England, these old-fashioned violet beauties are incredible naturalizers that last up to 4 weeks in the garden and multiply impressively each year. Strong stems with masses of dainty blue blooms are great for borders, rock gardens, and ground cover. Ooh, is this the Latin name? Hyacinthades non-scripta.
Sounds like a spell.
It does.
Bold of you to read the Latin name.
I don't know if I did it properly.
I'm sure it's fine.
But let's see. Since we have some hyacinths, maybe I will read here about the giant pastel hyacinth mixture. I love flower petal sounds. I think those are really nice. Early pollinators adore the colorful, fragrant blooms. This special assortment of hyacinths offers an enchanting array of soft, Easter basket-inspired hues, accompanied by a delightful fragrance. Perfect for enhancing front borders or serving as a standout addition in mixed beds, these hyacinths promise a memorable floral spectacle. Renowned for their intoxicating scent and low-maintenance appeal, hyacinths are a favored choice among gardeners and landscapers seeking both beauty and value. The word among, that is actually an ASMR trigger that some people specifically like, is when people pronounce the G at the end of words like that, like to say among, or to say singing, or things like that.
Gives it an extra little
Yes.
pop. Plosive.
Among. That is a trigger word, perhaps.
I will choose from among
Look at those.
all
Wow.
these flowers
Those are beautiful.
the Japanese bottle brush. Sanguri Sorba Obtusa. Wow, that's nice. Japanese bottle brush. Easy care and eye-catching. A perfect plant for borders, prairie planting, containers, naturalizing, and more. This unique plant takes very little maintenance. Feathery, brush-like spikes form on the thin, wiry stems that arch above the lacy green leaves below. The light carmine flower clusters have a unique look, giving the appearance of caterpillars perched on branches. The young at heart enjoy the soft, fluffy flowers, but insect pests and rabbits do not. Drought tolerant. Japanese bottle brush.
They're so nice.
There's so many wonderful daylilies. So named because each bloom lasts but one day. Yet they have many, so each plant will be blooming for several weeks. I'm particularly drawn to this daylily here, though they are all quite glorious. This is the enchanted forest reblooming daylily, strongly scented, pretty, pale lemon melon. Ooh, that's good. Lemon melon blooms measure at least 6 inches in diameter. Plant this extremely fragrant free flowering daylily outside the window of a room that you want to perfume. Hemerocalis.
Shall I read?
I think that would be lovely.
Oh, I love irises. We both really love irises, and they are so regal and beautiful and come in so many different colors. Different colors and varieties. Look at this blue one. You don't see blue flowers very often.
That's quite
And
striking.
they always have really neat names, so I will read you about these irises. First, there's a little introduction. More reblooming bearded iris. These vigorous varieties offer a wild double feature. Enjoy generous, richly colored blooms in mid-spring, and then again in late summer to early fall. Iris germanica. This first one, this yellow and kind of rusty pink one, is called Lord of the Rings. Oh, Lord of Rings, okay. Its 5-inch flowers feature standards and style arms that are blended burgundy, gold, and brown, with falls that are gold, brown, and veiny. More precious gold is found in the beards. So those are the different parts, I guess, of the iris. I don't know if the arms are the two parts that come out to the side. And then the falls.
The falls are the lower petals.
But what are the beards, the lower petals?
The beards are the little parts at the center of the falls. Oh, okay. The standards are the upright petals.
So that little part in the middle is the beard.
And sometimes the beards are contrasting colors, and sometimes they're the same color as the petal itself.
They have quite a complex flower anatomy. Well, this lovely icy blue one, I'll read that one, is called Clarence. Clarence. Ooh, I don't know what the Wister medal is, but this is a Wister medal recipient. It bears icy pale blue to white standards atop sumptuous blue falls, accented by a snowy spot near the beard. Features a lightly ruffled form and sweet perfume. Clarence.
They smell quite amazing. Like a lemon vanilla cookie or something. They're so rich. And
what are those? Those are really pretty.
Here we have a type of phlox. Phlox. Cool water phlox. One flower cluster creates a complete bouquet. While most varieties produce pyramid-shaped spikes of similarly sized florets, cool water is a striking spray phlox with one main flower and many side shoots. The florets are part white and part pink, with an irresistible rose-like fragrance. Showcase this very special phlox in sunny or partly shady borders, or plant it in containers where it can be seen and smelled up close. Phlox paniculata.
Lovely.
Yeah. I'm going to read this next one because it's good alliteration. It sounds fun. This pink plant here, you may not be surprised to learn, is called Flamingo Feathers Mountain Fleece. Flamingo Feathers Mountain Fleece. Flamboyantly pink, boasting exotic good looks, and a color that is spot on. Flamingo feathers bear multiple flower spikes of the perfect pink. Should I reread this because of the jet?
You know what? We'll keep going.
Okay.
We won't mind the jet.
It's actually distant enough that it's fine. This resilient, hardy perennial spreads easily and is long-lasting in the garden or vase. Bees and other pollinators are drawn to the vibrant color and nectar-rich flowers. A reliable bloomer, the robust plant requires little to no maintenance. A top choice for borders. New. How can a plant be new?
I guess it's a new
If they
hybrid.
crossbreed something.
A new crossbreed.
New plants, even here in 2025.
Okay, well, I've been trying to not mind background sounds in videos as much, but in case I was very wrong, and in case the dear people could not hear you read that last flower because of the plain sounds, why don't you read one more?
Different flower.
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, you can read it again if you
No,
want,
that's
for
fine.
repetition. I'm sure no one would mind.
Wow. Look at these. Looks like flame. These are also new. Gloriosa lily. Bold blooms boast a heady perfume, also known as flame lily. Award-winning Gloriosa features a fiery coloration of vibrant red with yellow brush strokes. The blooms cover a strong climbing vine that should be trained up a trellis or arbor to stay upright. Nearby admirers will enjoy its light, slightly sweet scent, a fantastic choice for anchoring a sunny border or cutting. Gloriosa lily.
Gloriosa. All of these, I feel like all of these plant names would make really good trigger words because they just have lovely names.
This plant is called Naked Ladies.
Very scandalous.
Naughty gardeners.
Oh my goodness, the Naked Ladies collection. If you were ordering that and that got delivered to you from the plant catalog, that might cause a stir in the neighborhood.
They are quite dainty, though. They're nice flowers. Amandi, Alba, Anastasia, and Vesta.
Are those the names of the Naked Ladies?
Yeah.
This is getting downright silly. I wasn't expecting the flower video to...
They are fall flowering bulbs.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's neat. There aren't a lot of flowers that flower in the fall.
To have flowers that do bloom in the fall is
Well, maybe
something special.
we might have to look into those now that you discovered them.
What's not to like?
This one caught my eye. Another blue one. I'm being drawn to the blue ones. This is called Early Stardrift.
She loves blue.
Early Stardrift.
Stardrift.
Multiplies rapidly to create a carpet of pale blue. This unique and little-known bulb, produces a carpet of color made up of pale blue star-shaped florets that feature deep blue accents and rich buttercream centers. An award-winning perennial with a low profile, it also looks amazing tucked into a rockery or at the front of a sunny border. A rockery.
Rockery.
Is that what you call it when you have a rock garden? A rockery? I want to create a rockery in our garden.
I dig it.
This is a goal for this garden season. I will find out what a rockery is and create one. This has quite the Latin name, Pushkinia libanatica. That's a nice one. Okay, well, would you like to choose one more to read?
I will read one more.
And then maybe we'll just finish up with some tapping and final flowery thoughts. The catbird has something to say.
Well, I can't help it. Here's a hosta.
Oh, yay.
There are so many different types of hostas.
Yes.
Some are like a warm yellowish green. This one is quite white. Some have solidly colored leaves. Others have variegated leaves. And later in the season they shoot up either purple or white flowers. This hosta is the fire and ice hosta. Lively foliage. This cool green and white hosta heats up shady spots with irregular flame-shaped white markings, dividing its mid to dark green leaves, ideal for the front of a border, as a ground cover, or en masse, pastel lavender flowers. One root. That's a good plant.
I was giggling because of this stern gentleman.
He takes plants seriously.
He looks like he's quite... What is that? Oh, a first blush hosta. Okay.
That's this one here.
Looks...
This plant is the Mega Caramel Huechera.
Oh, wow.
Huechera.
Beautiful.
I don't know that plant. Gigantic caramel-colored foliage, with its uniquely hued leaves that are nearly twice the size of a traditional huechera. This is the perfect plant to add color and interest all year long, even in winter. Wow. Mega caramel. Huechera. There are so many wonderful plants in this catalog.
There really are.
And there's so many wonderful plants in the world. And when you really stop and notice them, things jump out at you. Well, not like literally, but things, you'll notice things you never really appreciated before and knew were there. We found a new plant in the woods called hobblebush, and it's beautiful white flowers and has a very unique structure. And it's been here my whole life, but I never really noticed it until this year. So that's a nice little bit of awareness. Plants can just connect us to the earth in a very real way. And, you know, on my healing journey, gardening has certainly been important. And the rhythm of the seasons is sometimes jarring, but overall is a comforting thing, and especially this time of year, which is just so unabashedly boisterous and joyful, and I hope we've shared some of that color and joy with you. And it's always really cool to work with Devan and do these videos for you. If we can put a little bit of relaxation into the world, it's worthwhile, and we're happy to do so.
Don't you like Justin's cool shirt?
Yeah, my aunt gave this to me. Not only does it have many flowers on it, it also has elephants. I don't know if you can see the elephant, but
It's very colorful. It makes a nice fabric.
the tip of his trunk is up, so that's a little bit lucky. Yeah, many flowers. I don't know what kind. Could be an aster or a
They look sort of like
lotus.
dahlias.
A dahlia. Take your pick.
I love having your energy here. My love.
This is fun. Thank you, everyone.
Yes, this was fun. So I think I'll pick up these flowers. Give you one last view of them. And I do I will have gardening videos, garden tour videos coming up. I just filmed some footage the other day. Maybe I'll get Justin in on those this year. And we just wish you the very best in this spring season.
Indeed.
So take good care of yourself.
Take good care of yourself.
Rest well.
Rest well.
And we will see you again soon.
We will.
Bye-bye, friends. Take care.
Bye.